Lest we forget. That is what my memo is about today. The year 2019 is coming to an end. The festive season is setting in, and with it, the temptation to forget the journey of this year. I would wish to say positive things, but it's the negative ones that would haunt us if we forget them in this festive season and the coming new year. Just yesterday, Kenya Airways and CIC Insurance joined the long list of companies issuing profit warnings this year. For those well-versed with economic trends, those warnings are not just about the state of those companies, but they're also a grim commentary on the very state of the entire economy. Before KQ and CIC, there were the Nairobi Securities Exchange, NSE, industrial gas producer BOC Kenya, UAP Holdings and Kenya Power, to name but a few. Other than profit warnings, some companies went a step further and retrenched thousands of workers. The companies include Air Afrique, Finlay Flowers, IT Innovation Hub Andela, East Africa Portland Cement, Telecom Kenya, among others. Now, lest we forget, these are real people with real families, and who, like you and I, were looking forward to the festive season. It is unlikely that they will be having a happy season now that they have joined the painful world of joblessness. Spare a thought for them and many others who are victims of an economy that has been on a steep decline for some time now. This would include the millions who have never held a job in the first place. Lest we forget the so-called war on graft, which has so far produced a lot of smoke. Please do not mistake that for fire. At best, hope for the Swahili saying, penye moshi hapakosi moto. There have been many arrests this year, some of them dramatic, but all of them uplifting for the many Kenyans who detest corruption and impunity in Kenya. There have also even been calls for the so-called honorable arrests. These arrests, whether honorable or not, must now pave way to successful prosecution and subsequent convictions. That would truly be honorable, and only then will the war on graft bear real fruit. Lest we forget, the value of human life in Kenya remains a major concern. Many times this year, we have witnessed many incidents that prove just how lightly we take human life these days. Some of our fellow citizens who have died needless deaths include Joyce Wambua and her two children, Shanice Maua and Prince Michael, whose bodies were found in a shallow grave in Nanyuki. Miriam Kagenda and her daughter Amanda, who died after their car plunged into the Indian Ocean. And who can forget Ivy Wangeshi, the university medical student who was brutally attacked and murdered. Their deaths and many others like them should never be forgotten. Lest we forget the numerous and kept promises by our leaders. Remember the Stadia and the 1.6 million jobs that remain shiny only on paper. And as we end the year and look forward to the coming one, let us learn to hold our leaders to account. After all, we put them in those positions of power. And very soon, most of them will come back asking for our votes again, this time with new promises. Let the old ones be kept first. Then we'll think about the new ones. Always remember, lest we forget. And that is my memo.